You can't concentrate. You do all these habits which kill your ability to focus in school, when your parents talk to you, when you're playing video games, you can't even concentrate there. And that's a horrible way to go about life, my friend, because through your ability to focus on things, you can learn. You can study the subject the teacher is explaining to you. You can have a better conversation with your parents, which makes you feel both better. You can improve at your video game, because when you concentrate, you're more aware of what's going on and you're gonna play better. And I know you care about that. So why not get better at concentrating? Good question. There are three main things you do which wipe your concentration, fucking put it down on the floor. And the first one of that is gonna be jerking off. It's a couple of factors mixed into it. First of all, the things that you watch, they have so much going on the screen. It could be like the scrolling on TikTok and seeing sexual acts. That fucks up your concentration because it's a new video every 2-3 seconds. Could be going on the websites, which is also very bad for you because, from what I've heard, there's pretty messed up stuff out there. And that messed up stuff is also just not natural for your brain because they make it addicting. And then making it addicting means having a shit ton of things happen at once, like overloading your brain. That also messes up your concentration. Second thing that you do is the actual scrolling. So I mentioned TikTok before. It could be TikTok, it could be YouTube Shorts. The scrolling is so bad because it teaches your brain to concentrate, but in these like 2-3 seconds time intervals. And when the teacher is teaching, this math subject, it's a 40-minute class. It's not a 20-second TikTok video and then another 20-second TikTok video. That's why you can concentrate for like a minute and then your brain is back to a story from 4 days ago or 4 years ago. So you need to practice just avoiding TikTok, and whenever you want to like chill after school, like lie down on your couch or bed and watch some videos to refresh your mind, you're not actually refreshing your mind. You're just overloading it and making yourself feel warmer, feeling social. It's so false, it's a facade. You need to actually just watch videos. It's not that bad, but the videos you watch need to be longer, man, and they don't want to be edited, because when these videos are short and constant and you go through them every 2-3 seconds, as I mentioned before, you focus in these very short intervals. But if it's a 30-minute video with zero editing, then you're just watching the guy speaking to the camera as I'm doing right now. That's pretty fucking good for you, because you're paying attention to one thing, and that one thing is not changing and edited. There's no pictures of a muscular guy here and pictures of a weak guy there. It's just me talking, it's pretty good for you. The third thing you do, which I also mentioned before, that makes you a little warm actually, it's playing video games like 5 hours a day. Playing video games at all is horrible, and you're doing it so much, it's even worse. Now, why video games are bad for your ability to focus in general is, you should already know this. When you queue up into the game and the match starts, you're doing so much. You're staring at this like little box monitor, and there's 100,000 things going on at once. There's this guy doing this, guy doing that. What do I do? This happened. What is this unlucky thing that just and your brain overloads. It's not natural. You see in this video, one guy talking to another guy. It's a conversation. It's a dialogue. It's not like a natural. I'm just speaking, you're listening, and you're learning. In the video game, there's so much going on. your brain is flooded with information, and that's not how it is in real life. That's why your concentration is fucked, because in real life you need to focus on one thing. The teacher is speaking, concentrate on the teacher. In video games, you need to focus at 15 things at once. And that's just not natural for us. We don't do that. And that's why, as your teacher is speaking, or as your mother is explaining this story, or what to buy at the grocery store, you're thinking about that. You're also trying to think about 20 other things. And at the end, you know nothing. You don't want it because you can't improve that way. So, how I would go on with video games is just prioritize your gym, man. Don't make rank goals of in 2 months I want to be diamond or master or gold if you're garbage. Make some lift goals, like in 2 months I want to have 10 kg more on my bench press, or you get to pull-ups with weights, or a better squat maybe if you're a leg day enjoyer. It could be anything, but the gym is useful progress. It doesn't mess up your concentration, it makes you more social, it makes you bigger, more confident, healthier, it improves your health in like 30 different ways. Meanwhile, video games decrease your health in like 20 different ways. So why would you choose them instead of the gym? And I know you've got a lot of these friends who play them, like your Discord buddies, maybe some IRL friends. You can't quit them completely, but avoid them as much as you can. Make the gym your priority and play video games in the weekend, for example, for like an hour, 2 hours. That's still bad, but it's not the worst. You can recover from that. Recovering from 5 hours a day is near impossible, so don't do it. So we've covered 3 things which actually decrease it. Let me give you the one thing which turns you into a fucking Albert Einstein, like you just walk in. But it takes a lot of practice, it's not instant. Actually, it's kind of instant. It's meditation. What meditation is basically you're concentrating on a single thing, and it's best done with things that your body does. So it could be breathing, like it could be sounds around you, like the cars passing by on the road. It could be a lot of things. It's mostly done with breathing. So again, like you know this position where they stand like this and they just breathe. They do it because it works. So what you do is you just try to breathe and put all of your attention on the breath for a couple of breaths. Do it with me right now. And suddenly both you and I are immediately like 3 times more concentrated in 2 breaths. That's pretty awesome. But what happens eventually is, since both you and I are actually bad at concentrating, as we're breathing and thinking about that, our brain will go somewhere else. We will start thinking about this champion in League of Legends, or this thing that happened in school, or this lift you want to do today. And that's not good because you're trying to focus on the breath, aren't you? You don't want to be thinking about school. But the thing is, that happening is actually how you get better at concentrating. Because what you want to do is, the moment your brain goes somewhere else, you bring it back to the breath. So you're breathing, and it goes to school. Like, I've got a second class English today, we've got homework. As you're doing that with your brain, think about it. Realize that you're doing it. Go back to the breath. So your brain wanders off, and then you realize it. You're like, oh wait, I'm not focusing on the breath. It's okay, it's fine, this is how I improve. And then you just focus back on the breath. It's that simple. You focus on the breath, you stop focusing on the breath. Oh, okay, my God. And then you go back to it. and you do that for like 5 to 10 minutes a day, every single day, and in 1 week, which is such a short amount of time, it's this many days, your focus is going to be like actually 10 times better. I'm not joking. I'll do it right now after this video so you can know it works and I actually practice it. I want you, as an actionable step for this video, search up on YouTube Hamza guided meditation. It's like a 10-minute video of him just saying inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And it's exactly what I mentioned right now. You get to practice it. It got like 1 million views, 100,000 likes. It works. There's proof for you right there. You don't need to do all the 10 minutes at once. It could be 2 minutes today, 3 tomorrow, 4 the day after. It's okay, however you choose. You don't need to do it right now actually. You could have school in 20 minutes, as I do. Actually, no, fuck it, bro. I just said you can do it in 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes. Search up the video right now. It's like Hamza guided meditation. Press it and just do what he says. It's inhale, exhale. Do that for like 2 minutes and then go about your day, like school, gym, whatever you've got. You'll notice the difference, man. Bye bye, I love you.